Ty Pennington. This season, we're all about heroes. And this week, we're honoring a serviceman not only fought for his country, also saved his family's life when a devastating tornado almost took out this whole town. We got a lot of work to do, and the renovation starts right now. Paul, Paige, Michael, and Ed. We are traveling through Chapman, Kansas, on our way to meet the Tutwiler family. Now that's Patrick, Crystal, Zeus, Jacob, Haley, Alyssa, and Gabe. This is an amazing family, man, and Dad Patrick is a true American hero. But a devastating natural disaster has left this family on the verge of homelessness, and they desperately need our help. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
My name is Crystal Tutwiler, and I'm 25. I met Patrick when I was on a walk with my sister and one of his best friends, and we stopped there to say hi. We fell in love right from the start. We got married at the courthouse in our jeans and t-shirts. None of that mattered. We were just so happy just to be husband and wife. We have 4 children, Jacob, Haley, Alyssa, and Gabriel, and there's Jesus, who's our nephew. It started out that we were going to take him for the summer. He was just extremely unhappy with his home life and how things were going. He did not want us to send him back home. I mean, he was crying and begging, and we just couldn't do it. So we've had him for 3 years now.
Like so many other Americans, Patrick Tutwiler heard the call after our nation's deadly September 11th attacks, and he decided to enlist in the armed forces so that he could serve his country, leaving his wife and his family back home.
He told me he's leaving in 2 weeks for basic training. And that's when it hit me that it was real and how hard it was really going to be.
Patrick became an infantry specialist and fought heroically during his 2007 tour of duty. But the tragic events of one day were to cut his service short.
My name is Staff Sergeant Lee Hetzler. Known Patrick since I came to Charlie Company 216. We were on a rooftop OP overwatching main supply route. We'd been there for about almost 4 hours, and we were getting ready to get off the roof and heard a shot ring out. Everybody jumped down. Me and Patrick were probably 4 feet away from each other, and I saw blood shooting out of his face. Just put my hand over where I saw the bleeding come from. They didn't know if he was gonna make it.
I'm looking out the window and I see some soldiers coming down the street. I dropped the phone, I started crying. I answered the door and they said, "Are you Crystal Tutwiler, PFC?" And I said yes, and they said, "Ma'am, your husband's been shot through the neck, severely injured. We're not sure what the outcome is gonna be."
I didn't want him to die because I love him, and he's almost like my brother but my dad at the same time, and I didn't want anything to happen to him.
For 72 hours, no one knew whether he would live or die.
So I just waited and prayed, and then they called me back and said that he had pulled through really good and that they were gonna fly him back to the States, which was like the best news in the world.
When I woke up, I had all these tubes in my neck and a trach and a tube down my nose and one down my throat, and I was just worried about, have they told my wife yet? I don't want her to be scared.
He recovered faster than anybody could imagine. I believe that he's a hero. He's our hero. I'm more proud of him than anybody or anything.
I'm Colonel Charlene Gonzalez. I'm a nurse case manager, and one of my soldiers that I see on a weekly basis is Specialist Patrick Tutwiler. He came to me because he suffered a traumatic brain injury, and he suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. He will require therapy probably for the rest of his life.
Just as he was getting back on his feet and rebuilding his life in the tiny town of Chapman, the family was blindsided by a devastating natural disaster. Almost a year to the day from his tragic injury, a powerful F4 tornado swept through the Tutwiler's hometown.
When you're Chapman, you need to be in tornado shelter right now. If you cannot get to a basement, you need to be in the lowest level, middle part of your home, underneath any kind of sturdy furniture that you can get.
We hurried up and just got everybody in and shut the door. About that time, you hear everything breaking. Sounds like a freight train all around you.
I was really scared and stuff. I thought my family was gonna die.
We were in a very small closet I figure I was the bigger person, I can maybe take some of it. So I just towered over everyone and held onto the walls. Jesus trying to hold the door closed. He said it was coming open, and about the time that he didn't think he could hold it anymore, it stopped.
One person is confirmed dead, 3 are seriously hurt. Those who live in Chapman have a hard time finding words to describe the damage.
Hi, I'm Doug Thompson. I'm city attorney for the city of Chapman, Kansas. Storm cut a path about a quarter mile wide through our city. It left devastation, including 165 homes that were damaged, almost 60 homes that were totally destroyed.
Everything that we'd worked so hard for, it was gone. We were going to have to start all over again.
We had to tear the house down. We couldn't afford to replace it with insurance money. I mean, we didn't know what we were going to do.
Since the tornado destroyed their home and possessions, the Tutwilers have been living on an army base called Fort Riley. But they've run out of options, and this hero and his family have no place to call home.
We've been through a lot together, overcame a lot of challenges. When he was shot, he held on and made it when nobody thought he could. Through the tornado, all he cared about was protecting his family. He's always the backbone of us. Like, he is the one that always keeps us going. If you could please help us. We don't have any place to go. We don't know what we're gonna do. And it's not just us, but it's our children too. So ABC, if you could please help us.
Wow. I can't believe this can happen to one family. I mean, we can turn this around for someone who sacrificed a lot. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Yes.
Bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
With you.
Well, then let's do it! Good morning, Tutwiler family! Patrick, Crystal, Jesus, Haley, Alyssa, and Gabe, come on out here! What's happening? Hi. I know. Hey, here's the cool thing. We're really here.
Call your eyes out. How you doing, sweetheart? You good?
What have your biggest worries been to this point?
Him getting out and us not having anywhere to go.
Getting ready to cut my orders to give me a date to get out of the Army. And when that date comes, I have 5 days to get out of this house.
So, sounds like we showed up at just the right time.
Just the right time.
Wow. How about you? What's it been like, buddy?
Really bad without having a home, and it's real sad.
Glad your dad's back?
Yeah, thought he was gonna die. Thought I'd just lose my father and never see him again.
Pretty scary thing, huh?
Yeah.
So what exactly happened?
It was really hot, about 130 degrees that day. We're trying to stay low, but the roof's too hot to keep our hands on. We had about 25 minutes left on that roof when the shot was fired. And it hit me, and I was on my back instantly. I mean, I got blood just spraying and coming out of my mouth, and I had to stand up and run to the door. I had 6 flights of stairs to run down.
After you'd been hit?
After I'd been hit.
And you're holding your neck?
Yeah, I tried to stay as calm as possible so my adrenaline wasn't pumping too much. And I was just telling them guys, I was like, I don't want to die. You know, I have all these plans. I was more focused on staying alive to get home.
Yeah. Is that your scar right there?
Yeah, this is the exit wound and where they had to cut me to fix my carotid artery.
Wow, I can't believe you've been through that and survived that and then come home and then have to survive something like a tornado where your whole house gets ripped apart. Here's the thing. You've been strong enough to hang in there, to be there for your family and also be there for our country. I think you deserve a decent place to live in. This week, we're gonna make sure we give you one, okay?
Thank you.
And the cool thing is, while we're doing that, you guys are going on vacation.
We've never been on a vacation, so. And we didn't even go on a honeymoon, so.
This is gonna be an awesome week for you.
Yes, it is.
You guys are going on a Disney cruise?
Oh my
To the
God.
Bahamas!
Oh
yeah. You guys are going to the Bahamas. Wow. That's right. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute there. So here's what I'd like to do. If you guys could kind of show me where you're living right now, I'd also like to see the place that you used to live in, the house. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
That's good.
So Mom, Dad, show me where you guys been living.
Coming up next.
I need you to make sure our kids always remember who I was. Make sure they know that I love them very, very much.
He's got a Purple Heart, and the poor guy doesn't even have a place to live.
We had a really nice yard, green grass, we had a garden. Everything that we'd worked for is gone.
There's definitely not a single person who hasn't been affected by this tornado. This week, we're not going to help just one family. We're going to bring a spirit back to a town that has literally been blown away.
I think it's time you had a little help.
When you're living day by day stressing about what's going to happen tomorrow, you can't really plan a future. And now all we have to do is plan our future.
So this is just temporary living situation.
Yes. And actually, all this furniture was actually donated to us.
And so all that got destroyed in the
Oh,
tornado?
everything. We had to throw away all our furniture, clothes, every single toy that the kids had. These toys right here in this small toy box is the only toys that they have right now.
Wow. Is that what I think it is?
Purple Heart.
Yeah.
So this is the Purple Heart.
Yeah. They actually pinned this on him while he was in Baghdad, Iraq.
They just pinned that one to my pillow because they didn't think that I was going to be around.
Were you conscious? Were you aware that was happening?
I was in and out. I opened my eyes long enough to see the sergeant major standing over me, and then I was out of it again.
They'd pinned the Purple Heart on his pillow. That shows you that they honored someone who almost lost his life. The sad part is this guy has come home. He's got a Purple Heart, and like the poor guy doesn't even have a place to live. Yes, they have a roof over their head, and they have a kitchen, and they have plumbing, but it's not theirs. It's what the Army has done their best to kind of give them because they have nothing. The only problem is they can't stay there any longer, and now they really have no idea where they're going.
I've been in some bedrooms before, big man, but wow, this has got some empty, clean, clear walls. So what is it like sharing a room with a year-and-a-half-old cousin?
It's all right. I like her a lot, so...
Good kid?
Yeah.
What's it been like for you, being here?
Better than it was at my old house.
What was the situation? Don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I got in trouble a lot because of anger in me and stuff that had happened. But then my uncle one day just asked me if I wanted to stay with him in Kansas, and I said I wanted to stay with him because I liked to hear better and felt like I was loved. I want to show them that it wasn't a bad chance that they took with me and that I can actually do something. I want to become someone professional, in football, so that I can give back what they gave to me. I never played sports where I used to live. And then I came here, and then I feel like a big man on campus sometimes.
Beautiful, man. You should do, bruv. It seems like life's pretty good for you at the moment.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind at the time when your uncle was injured?
When he got shot?
Yeah.
I was stop messing around with me, because I didn't think he'd ever get shot, because I didn't want him to get hurt. It was just a whole bunch of anger came into me, and I just wanted to let it all out on somebody, but then I just went outside and sat by myself and thought about what would happen if he died. I just didn't want him to die because I'm really close with him.
Jesus, or Zeus as he's known, had a tough upbringing, and he knew that his life would probably end up on the bad path until his aunt and uncle stepped in. Since the loss of the house, again, he's back to square one where he was for most of his life, not really knowing what the outcome was going to be. So this gift of this house for him, I think it's definitely going to put him back on the right track, even more so than he already is.
I get the feeling that you spent a lot of time on jigsaw puzzles, just waiting to find out what was going on, huh?
I mean, it killed me. I kept thinking, it's a war zone.
Did you guys, correspond with letters, or how did you keep in touch?
I actually wrote her a goodbye letter about a week before it happened. I had a feeling that something was going to happen to me.
As if, you knew you were going away, you weren't coming back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you keep that letter, too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you read it?
It says, "Hey, baby, I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise. I know I told you time after time that I would always be safe. I really hate that I had to leave the world like this. We had such big plans for when I got home. Now I won't be there to make it all happen. I just want you to know how much I love you. Not only are you my perfect wife, but you are my best friend and my everything. You were the only person that made me truly happy. I need you to make sure our kids always remember who I was. Make sure they know that I love them very, very much. That I was a good person with good intentions, and I am really sorry that someone had to take me from them. Just so you know, if there's a heaven and they let me in, I will wait for you at the gate so we can experience heaven together. Never forget your loving husband, Patrick.
When you wrote that, you really thought that was the last thing you were going to say to your wife?
Yes.
So you're finally back together. Kids are happy. They're in a good school. And then out of nowhere, this tornado comes through. And
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to go see what's left of that house. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Let's take a ride. They really thought they lost everything. And the one thing that they've held on to is the love they have for each other. The guy has got post-traumatic stress disorder. He's got memory loss. I mean, he basically covered his family with his body and protected them from a tornado that literally wiped out everything in this town. But what I think is a shame is that this guy has no home to live in. This week, we can change that. We can give a soldier and his family a home. His family can grow up and know that they're safe in, and a little belief that things are going to get better.
First time Chapman's ever been hit by a tornado.
Wow, the trees are just gone. They're just trunks. All the limbs are gone. Everywhere you look. Wow, look at the power lines right there. It's all this limb.
We didn't have power for weeks. But right here, there used to be school.
Oh man, yeah.
That was the high school right there.
As we're coming into town, you started seeing like how much damage this tornado did. It looked like a war zone. It's only been a couple of months, you know, but they've been trying to rebuild. But once we pulled up in front of their house, I saw where their house used to be, but it was all gone. It had to be torn down. So now they've got an empty lot with a driveway leading to nowhere and a shed, and that's it.
Everything that was inside the shed survived. Most of it was just yard stuff.
So this is the shed, right? The stuff that did survive?
Yes.
Wow. So this says need to keep. What's that?
These are a collection of letters that I wrote to her.
So she kept every single letter that you wrote. You know, that says a lot. Somebody keeps every single letter. You've lost everything else, every possession you have, and the one thing she's been able to hold on to is your letters. Well, I'm glad those are safe.
Yeah, me too.
When you look out there and see that empty lot, what goes through your mind?
Just wow. I can't believe it happened. It kind of just seems like I'm dreaming and I'll wake up soon.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Things are looking better, I think. And what about these guys? You like to sing to them?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you sing?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I sing everything, really. Just really like Gavin Rossdale's Love Remains. It reminds me of me and my husband, so I just like it.
And when did you get married?
We got married on my 21st birthday. We wore our blue jeans and t-shirts and went to the courthouse and got married with a judge, and that was it.
So you never really had a wedding?
We didn't, but I'm with him, and that's what matters, so.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Do you do a lot of bike riding?
I like bikes a lot.
What else do you like riding?
I like ATVs, four-wheelers.
What's cool about four-wheeling?
I like doing wheelies on them.
So different than a bicycle, you got your gas over here, right? You got your brakes over there.
Yeah.
So I'll be your engine. All right, I'll do all the work.
Yeah.
Okay, give it some gas. I love this four-wheeling thing.
Jacob's 9 years old, and I mean, his dad is his hero. And he's old enough to have seen what his father has been through. He's certainly old enough to remember what happened when that tornado came through here. He loves ATVs, and all he has is his bicycle. So he's a kid that I want to really give some special things to this week.
What is this?
My desk.
This is your desk? What's that say on top?
Haley.
That's your desk. What sorts of things did you used to do at this desk?
Read, color.
What kind of things do you like to read?
Cinderella books.
Cinderella books? Do you like storybooks? Okay, so we like books,
Princesses. Flowers.
and flowers. I think we got it.
Is that still your property there?
Yes.
So that vehicle over there, is that yours?
Yes.
This thing run?
No, it won't run.
So you can't really even move your family around. You can't take them anywhere, even if you could go.
Crystal, she cries a lot. There's so much uncertainty going in our lives right now. I mean, we don't... The biggest thing is having a place to live. We had a really nice yard, green grass. We had a garden. Everything that we'd worked for is gone. I mean...
Are there other people in town that need help like you guys?
Yeah, there's people that need help. Just as bad as we do. Nobody's lost spirit. Everybody's, you know, they're stronger now.
So the storm, the tornado actually has brought this town closer together.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. It's a miracle you're still here today. The fact that you survived something like a gunshot to your neck and the trauma of not only that, but then like almost losing your family in a tornado, but losing every piece of what your life was. I mean, in a house that's just gone. I want you to know that this week, man, we're gonna try and figure out a way to bring you back home. Come on, let's get your family on vacation, man. This week, I think it's about giving back to someone who has put everything on the line for everyone else. It's about giving someone a second chance at hope, at life, at family, and it's also about a town rallying together. Because when things go terribly wrong, the only way you get through anything is with each other. And I think this week we're gonna see a lot of that. Bye, guys! We'll see you when you get back! Bye! Chapman is a small town in America, and one of the biggest things around Chapman is Fort Riley. It's an Army base. And so a lot of the people that live in this town have connections with the military. It's their families. Patrick is part of that. I thought if we're gonna do this build and honor a soldier who almost lost his life and basically lost everything else, then I think we also have to pay tribute to the other soldiers, you know, and really talk about their sacrifice. So, design team, we have got a coalition of builders here today. Anybody want to say anything before we kick this thing off?
Inside the heart of community is hope. Chapman, you know, they've been struggling to recover since the tornado in June. And then you have the Tutwiler family. Today, that family is struggling to keep it together. We don't only have a coalition of builders here today, but a coalition of community. And this community this week is going to deliver the message that the hopes and dreams will be realized.
Okay, so we're going to hear a few words from the guy who kind of runs things around here in Chapman. Doug Thompson, come on and say a few words. Perfect.
You guys know what this town's been through. You know what Patrick's been through. Freedom's never free. There's always a cost for it, probably always will be. Patrick and his family have chosen this community to live in. And let's see if we can't build the best house we can possibly build for him and his family. What do you say?
What do you say we let the family know we're here and say hi? Who's with me? Shall we?
We had never been on a family vacation together. It was great going on a Disney cruise to the Bahamas. The kids love the pools. There's pools everywhere. They have groups for kids that are the same ages. There's something for everybody. So that was really, really fun.
Hello, Tutwiler family.
Hi, Ty.
Guys, I hope you really are having a fantastic time on vacation. I tell you what, there are some people here that would like to say hi. Say hi, everybody. Okay, so we've also got a few people that are very close to you. You know, when you got shot, you were surrounded by a few buddies, and a few of them are here today. Staff Sergeant Lee Hetzler, you want to say a few things?
Sure. You know, you eat, you sleep, you live with these guys 24/7. If somebody gets hurt, it devastates all of us, because that's our family. It's like brothers. We got word back that they didn't know if he was going to make it, and it was tough on the whole platoon. We just had to keep going. I just had it in my heart that Patrick was too tough. Let one bullet stop him, and he proved me right, and I'm glad. Patrick, we love you. Glad that we can be a part of this.
This moment, really, we should probably pay tribute to some of the others as well. Ones that have lost their lives in battle. People are out there still right now fighting. All those soldiers out there that, you know, really make some huge sacrifices for all of us. So, Sergeant Dean?
Yes, sir. Troops, attention. Huh! Up, about, face! Fire! Preset, arms!
The flag means everything when you're in the Army. That is your country. That is what you're fighting for. I can never forget all my brothers in arms. The camaraderie is just amazing. I got a little emotional with the big red one flag there. That's the only unit I've ever been with is the big red one. I plan to spend the next 20 years in the big red one. I can't do that now, but I will remember it for the next 60 years that I was in that, and I was a part of that.
Okay, it's the morning of day 3. As you can see, the walls are coming in. We got our foundation in. And what's crazy is everything was gone. These guys had no home. Mother Nature is a powerful force, but what I'm seeing today is that so is the human spirit. And what's been lost can be rebuilt. It just takes a community coming together. And let me tell you something. These guys are that community, and this is coming together.
So Jesus is very proud to be a part of the Tutwiler family, but he's equally proud of his other family, and that other family would be his footballing family. So I've taken all of the players' names from the team and I've had them mounted to these placards. And in turn, I've then mounted all of the 50-odd names to this huge roster board. Although he's living at home with his number 1 family, the number 2 family is never far away.
Once upon a time, there was a designer named Paige who was building a beautiful palace for little Princess Haley. She loved to read and she loved pop-up books, so Paige is going to make her room look like this. Now, this is going to be a great big pop-up book, but instead of 2.5 feet high, it's going to be 5 feet high by 6 feet wide. Her bed's going to go here, her little desk is going to go here, and little Princess Haley is going to live happily ever after.
So my special project this week is Patrick and Crystal's master bedroom. And these guys have lost everything, man. Not only their bedroom, but their whole house. And the only thing they were able to hold on to really was these letters that Patrick wrote Crystal. You know, a handwritten letter that expresses the kind of love you have in your heart is about the most precious gift you can give somebody. And those kind of gifts usually come in the mail.
This week, my job's going to be taking care of Jacob, making sure that his love of ATVs are captured in his bedroom. I got the opportunity to get on one of the neighbors' ATV and take a little tour around Chapman, Kansas, and then get out a little bit in the countryside and tried to get some ideas for Jacob's room.
All-terrain vehicles, ATV. Okay, for Jacob's room, you got to have this blue sky overhead. You got to have some trees coming in, this beautiful green. Just taking what's out in nature and putting it into a bedroom. It's that simple. And maybe an ATV. So it was good that I came out here.
How many people are in the town of Chapman?
Just under 1,400.
And so, but there's like a lot of people that were affected, right?
Oh, yeah, tremendous. Even if your home wasn't damaged in the tornado, you had friends or relatives at the other part of the town that were affected by it. So it basically affected 80% of the town, 1,100 people probably.
1,100 people. And so I see around town people are trying to rebuild. They're trying to, like, you know, rebuild their homes. But there's places like this that look like someone's just kind of thrown a tarp over it and said, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I got in touch with Doug Thompson. This is the guy who basically, he's got his finger on the pulse of this town. And he really kind of explained to me just how much damage happened. Homes just blown off their foundation. All the trees look like they've been just chopped off at the top. It was really kind of heartbreaking, man, to walk around town and see all the devastation from people's homes to the high school to churches. There is not a single building that really hasn't been affected in some way, and there's definitely not a single person who hasn't been affected by this tornado.
This is actually one of the city park areas, kind of a green space, but for the tornado, most of the damage was around this park. And so this was where we rallied together.
And so right now, when the town comes together, this is the place still that y'all go to?
Yeah.
But what's crazy is there's no shelter. I mean, this is just out in the wide open, you know? I think what's really interesting about this is it's a very small town. They're the ones who have to clean up the debris in the street, and they're the ones who have to start rebuilding, because no one else is gonna do it. This week, we're not gonna help just one family. We're gonna bring a spirit back to a town that has literally been blown away. From what you've shown me, there's just so much to do. Well, hey, thanks for showing me around.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
So it's the morning of day 4. We're making excellent progress. Let's go check it out. Roof's going on. Siding's going on. Stone's going up. Drywall's going in. Windows are in. Outhouse works. Hey, Ed, when you put that down, let me talk to you, okay? Yeah. Hey, Paulie! Michael, Paige! Okay, so obviously everyone's got some projects going on this week, right?
Yeah.
And I know building a house is gonna be huge for this family. We need to all take a look around here because from what I've seen, this place is tore up.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I'm thinking, we gotta figure out a way we can do more. I think all of us need to walk around, meet some people, lend a hand wherever we can.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see what we can do. We're here to build the Tutwilers a home, but after I saw all the devastation in this town, I realized, man, we gotta figure out a way to do more. We kinda have to, man. You can't just come to this town and help one family when they've all been through something. Let's just figure out a way to help as much as we can.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
Good. How are you? I'm Michael. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice-
Justin.
Justin, nice to meet you.
Hi, Michael. I'm Crystal Bear. Nice to meet you.
How are you? Hi, guys. Doing a little rebuilding?
Yes,
We are?
we are. Ceiling was torn out and there's holes in the walls and
wow.
Yeah.
So you guys here when it happened?
Yes.
We were here, and I went into labor an hour after the tornado hit.
Oh my God.
It was an eventful evening.
You know, after something like this, you think, do you stay here? Do you move away? Will other people stay? And of course, we were both from Chapman. We graduated high school, and we want to be here. I teach school here. So besides the house, my classroom has been hit, and we just wanted to be here. It's a great community.
You know the Tutwilers?
I do. The little girls in first grade, not in my class, but in the other class. So, and they're neighbors with my mother.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
I mean, I guess in a town of 1,400 people,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
kind of know
Yeah.
everybody, right?
And
the Bear family lost pretty much everything. But the crazy thing is, an hour after that storm came through, the mom, Crystal, went into labor and gave birth to little Josie that night. They've done an awesome job rebuilding their home, but it's empty. They don't have anything to put back in it. I want to do something for them that would make their new house feel like a home.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Hi, I'm Paul. Very nice to meet you. What's your name?
Edna.
Edna. Very nice to meet you. Edna, do you live here, Edna?
Yes, I did, but I had to move.
You had to move. Was this house destroyed in a tornado?
Yes, completely.
How is it that this rose garden can survive? And I'm telling you, 20 feet away, and there's a house that's no longer here.
I think the Lord knew I loved my roses, so he kept them for me.
He kept your roses.
Right.
Right on the outskirts of town, I met a woman by the name of Miss Edna, and she lost everything in the tornado except her rose garden. and looking at the strength of this woman, that she still comes back there. She still is tending her roses, and yet she's living someplace else. One of the things I want to make sure she has is that rose garden over there.
So no one part of the high school was salvageable. The whole lot is gone.
That's pretty much it.
On my little walkabout of Chapman, I stumbled across the high school and I managed to meet up with the school superintendent. I've never seen anything like it. The place is destroyed. I kind of asked if I could see, you know, one of the modular classrooms that they've now got. Schooling is difficult. You know, it's not what they're used to, it's not what they've ever experienced, but they're making the best of a bad situation. We're in town to try and help out the Tutwiler family. Now, I know a lot of you guys know Zeus.
Yeah.
I just want you to tell me the one most important thing as to why Jesus is your friend.
Well, me and Jesus met in 7th grade, and he's like my brother. I know whatever happens to me or my family, he would be there in a split second. He's just a trustworthy guy, and he's just like my second brother.
Fair play, man. What about you, bruv? I said to a few fellas, you know, about Zeus getting the new gift of the house, and there was no resentment from any of them. None of them ever said, what about me? They all said, yeah, he deserves it. The community means so much to the Tutwiler family, and having met so many of them, I can understand why, because they're all great people. That's the heart of the people in this little community. They're not going to give up. They're going to keep on building, and they're going to carry on with their lives. And I think that's what you got to do. You just got to get on with it.
I'm Paige.
Pat Irvin, glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Diana.
Hi, Diana. Nice to meet you. Well, I'm with the Extreme Makeover crew, and we're down the street helping out the Tutwiler family. Do you guys know them?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Really?
Yes. I coached Jesus,
Okay.
who I called Juice.
Yes.
I coached him football. Good kid.
I've been walking through your town, and house after house, everything's been hit. You guys, too. I mean, what happened here?
Chimney fell in on the roof, went through it. The whole top of the house fell in on the floor. You want to come inside?
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, wow. So it looks like you guys are just starting over. I mean, are you guys doing the work yourselves?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
We had to put on the new roof, and of course tore down all the plaster, so we're gonna have to have drywall.
What about the outside? Is it
And
stucco?
it blew the
Stucco,
side of
yeah?
our porch off.
Right.
And you guys were a
And the
family
roof.
who was always outside on your porch.
We're
Right.
front porchers, not
Yeah.
backyarders.
Yeah, it's a friendly neighborhood.
Well, this funny town, when it storms, most people go out on their front porch to watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you still look here and see the memories, or do you just look now and see the shell?
No, there's all memories here. That's the bad thing about it. We're not in our house, our home. You know, people don't understand when you're not at home. You're just not at home.
Pat and Diana Irvin got hit pretty bad from the storm, and now in the past few months, they've just tried to rebuild. But at this rate, it's gonna take them years to finish. For them, it's not just about replacing their things or replacing the structure. It's about rebuilding their home. They've raised their kids here. They're part of this community. They feel like this entire community is a front porch community. They're definitely rooted here, and it's not even an option for them to leave. So I want to do everything that I can to help them rebuild.
It's everywhere you look.
Yeah,
So
everywhere.
did you guys get a chance to look around?
Yes, it's so bad.
Unbelievable. It's insane.
Yeah.
All I know is we need lots of help. Okay, I'm gonna make some phone calls. You guys get help as well.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Do what we
That's
can.
right, brother. We need to round up some help.
Let them hear you!
To be able to help the Irvins, it's such a treat because we're here this week to help the Tutwiler family. But you look around and you realize we need to do more. For the Irvins, this house has been everything. You know, this is where they've raised their kids and where they started. The fact that we could help another family this week finish what they've already started just feels so amazing. It is so good to be a part of this week and to see how this community has come out to help the people that they love.
I brought a few friends.
So many of these people in the community, they love you, they know you guys, and I think it's time you had a little help.
When Paige walked up the steps and offered to help, I was speechless. just looking at all of those faces and seeing everybody, knowing that somebody one day help us was an answer to prayer.
Are you guys ready to get started?
That's right, yes, yes, yes!
Right on the outskirts of town, I met a 78-year-old woman. Her name was Edna, and Miss Edna lost everything in the tornado except her rose garden. Now, she has since moved into housing on the other side of town, but there's no garden. Here's a woman who has done so much over her 78 years. One of the things I want to make sure she has is that rose garden over there.
Right into work. Right into work.
God.
Get him to work.
Oh,
all right.
How beautiful.
Come on out, Miss Edna.
I can't believe that.
You already got the house taken care of, but your rose garden, one of the things we wanted to make sure you did is you had that come springtime.
Can't believe this.
So we'll have your new roses all put in here, some new flowers and some old flowers.
Yes.
All right?
That'd be wonderful.
All right, well, listen, if you don't like where we're putting anything, you crack the whip, okay?
No, they're fine. May God bless you all, each and every one of you. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Doug, thanks for meeting me here, man.
Oh, man, my pleasure, Ty.
Hey, so listen, after the conversation we had, and you showed me around the town, I'm thinking maybe we can build something here that will help out everybody.
Really?
Like a safe house.
Oh, we don't have a tornado shelter. We use the district gym here.
Well, we're definitely gonna need some help. Good news is, I've made a phone call.
Oh, great.
Yes. Ram, I thought you were bringing help.
Oh, I brought help. I brought the whole cavalry.
That is awesome. Well, yeah, yes, you did. So here's the thing. Doug has really showed me around town, and I've really seen the extensive damage. Well, we're thinking maybe you guys need a safe house right here, so if another tornado comes through, you guys actually have a place that will give you shelter. Sound like a good idea? So can you guys help us do this? Then let's do it!
Okay, we've got ourselves some drywall, which means pretty soon we're gonna have a home for the Tutwilers to come home to. And once again, Mum will be able to utter those immortal words to Zeus, which is, don't play ball in the house, ha ha! Archie, go deep! Oh, yes! The Englishman does it again!
Hey guys, how y'all doing? You must be with Heroes at Home.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
My friends at Sears said you'd be coming. Tell me what exactly is Heroes at Home.
Heroes at Home is a program, a partnership between Sears and Rebuilding Together. Our mission is to repair and rehabilitate the homes of military service men and women who have served our country and protected our freedoms.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This year alone, we've repaired more than 200 homes.
Wow, across the country you guys do
Across
this?
the country,
That's
yes.
awesome.
And next year, there'll be many more to come.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You guys get back to work.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, we're all fully aware that this massive tornado that passed through the city of Chapman just a few months ago not only destroyed all of the buildings, but a lot of beautiful big green trees. So we're cutting them down, we're mulching them up with a massive grinder that will form a massive hole in the ground that we can replant new trees in and take the old tree mulch to fertilise with. We're going to get this community back on its feet again so it can grow and thrive once more.
All right, this week my project is to build a safe house for the community of Chapman. That's essentially a giant bunker to protect them in case another tornado comes through. But this part right here, this is not it. This is just the footing, our anchor, if you will, for that safe house. Up here, this is where the foundation's gonna go. Now this is built above ground because we're in a floodplain. And when I'm finished with this will be able to withstand up to 250-mile-per-hour winds. And what that means, if another tornado is gonna come through here, you can know that this town is protected with this safe house.
Hello?
Hey, it's Ty, man. How's the vacation going?
It's going great. We all love the cruise.
Awesome. Well, listen, I want to talk to you for a second because you guys have been through a lot. And I know that you guys love this, the one thing that's really holding you guys together, but you've never really had a formal wedding. Well, what do you think about renewing your vows on a beautiful beach?
Oh my God. Patrick, we're gonna renew our vows.
Awesome. Hey, I'm so excited for you guys, man. And I also might just have another little surprise for you coming around the corner right now.
Okay.
So guys, have fun and congratulations. Enjoy the wedding.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wow. Young love. Can't beat it.
Surprise! We're here for the wedding.
Oh my God!
I was very surprised to see Lee there. I feel like I owe Lee my life. He was there every step of the way when I got hurt in Iraq. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. I was just so happy that if they brought anybody there, they brought Lee there. He was more than excited to be the best man.
Come on! We get to try on the wedding dresses. Oh my God, they're beautiful. I want to try them all on. Which one do you want to start with? We'll start with this one.
It was so incredible to have Brittany there with me. We have been literally best friends since kindergarten. It made the wedding perfect to have her there. The first time we got married at the courthouse and did it in our jeans and t-shirts and just had a couple of people there that were close to us as witnesses, and that was it. So when we got to renew our vows, we were both just so excited and so happy, and all our dreams are coming true right now.
Patrick and Crystal, welcome to the reaffirmation ceremony of your marriage. So we have gathered here today in the presence of family and friends to reaffirm your marriage vows and the love you have for each other. Could you please join hands?
Crystal, there's not enough beautiful words for me to express what you mean to me. We've been through a lot together, and it's just brought us closer. I know that we're inseparable, no matter what happens. I love you.
Patrick, I knew from the moment I saw you that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. And I know that more today than ever. You are my best friend, my soft place to fall, and my rock to lean on. And I love you more than words could ever express. And I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you.
Let those present know that standing here before me are Mr. and Mrs. Patrick and Crystal Tutwiler, and they continue to live happily ever after.
Crystal was more beautiful than I've ever seen her since I've known her. I love everything about Crystal. She's always been a great mother, great wife, great friend. Some people might think we're crazy about how much we tell each other we love each other, but it doesn't get old. I can't say it enough. I love you.
Next, the renovation continues.
Welcome home, Tutwiler family!
He was shot in Iraq and fought to survive for his family.
When I woke up, I had all these tubes in my neck, and I was just worried about, have they told my wife yet?
But a tornado clouded his homecoming, leaving total devastation behind.
Those who live in Chapman have a hard time finding words to describe the damage.
If we can help out the Tutwilers and we can also help out a few more people, we kind of have to, man. You can't just come to this town and like help one family when they've all been through something.
Now, a small town will show what it's made of.
They're not saying, well, I lost my house too, and I'm not going to help. No, they're saying, I lost my house, so I know what it feels like. So I'm going to help this week.
And a community will be transformed.
I have one more surprise, so check it out.
Oh my God, I can't believe, oh my God!
Well, this week really has put an extreme makeover. I mean, let's face it, we're not just helping one family, but there's an entire community that needs our help. Over there, we're building our community center safe house. Behind me, we have the family home. And let's face it, our equipment rental really stepped up. We have condors and forklifts and light towers. You know, from up here, you can really see all the amazing work that's being done to help this community.
Okay. And then we're going to run it through the wall. So, gentlemen, we're looking over the plans here?
Yes, sir.
So, this is the first time you guys have actually worked together as a coalition, right?
Absolutely. The best part about it is this week we're going to be able to touch so many different families. We've got 3,000 volunteers that have signed up to help us.
Everybody wants to help out, and that's just rural America.
Absolutely. Yeah, we couldn't have done this alone.
I think you're right. The only way that we could have done this is together. What do you say? You want to bring it in?
Yeah.
Let's do it, people on three. You ready?
The coalition of builders we have are pretty amazing guys. We've got so much going on. We're building the Tutwiler's house. We've also got Polly replanting Edna's garden. Paige rebuilding another family's house that also got damaged in the tornado. Of course, you got Rib helping out with the community safe house. The whole team is really taking extra steps this week to really help out everyone if they can. But in a town of 1,200, you got 3,000 volunteers. It's the human spirit. It's that heart that gets this done. And those guys have got what I call heart.
Okay, big man. Thanks a lot, bro.
It is a beautiful day in Chapman, Kansas. Actually, I'm not outside, I am indoors. And what we've done is for Jacob, we have photographed the outdoors and we're moving it inside as in wallpaper here. He's all about his ATV, all about the outdoors, so a little bit of that beautiful Kansas we've brought inside, right, ladies?
Right.
Okay, friends, so me and the wonderful volunteers have finished the bed frame for Jesus' bedroom. The only thing we're missing is the, the Hall of Fame headboard, which would be nice. Oh, great job, fellas. And the foot post would be a nice... Oh, great job, guys. Good on you. Fantastic. I suppose the only thing we're missing now would be like a nice, big, comfy mattress. Guys, the mattress, the pillows, a cup of cocoa. Guys, my cuddly bear. Guys!
So over 80% of this town got destroyed by a tornado. Well, now we're finally in the groundwork for this town to rebuild.
All right, our community safe house is almost finished. We have our concrete walls and our concrete roof on this thing, and when it's done, it's gonna be able to withstand the force of a tornado. This will be a symbol of a revitalized, renewed Chapman, Kansas.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
We're
Come on
great.
out.
How are you?
I'm good. A little chilly.
Yep.
I have a little surprise for you. But before I tell you what that's going to be, the Tutwiler family's on vacation right now. They're on a cruise, and I just think it'd be great if they got to know what your story is.
That's great.
Hello, Tutwiler family. Hi. I hope you guys are having an awesome time on the cruise. I'm a little bit jealous. I am here with an amazing family. This is the Bear family, and they have been through it as well.
Look, Miss Bear.
As a matter of fact, this is Crystal, and she gave birth hours after the tornado hit. And this is the result of that. Little Josie, say hi, honey. Say hi. They pretty much lost everything. They've been rebuilding. They've done a phenomenal job so far, but they're missing something. We've got a surprise for them, and it's coming up right now. Okay, guys, let's bring it in!
Oh my God. Wow. Look.
You know, the Bear family have done so much. They've been rebuilding, but they pretty much lost all their furniture. I'm here to tell you, this truck right here is full of brand new furniture. Are you ready? We've got sofas, we've got love seats, we've got side tables, we've got lamps, mirrors, art, accessories, dining table, chairs.
Look at all that nice furniture, dude. That's nice.
We were really happy to see that Crystal Bear was going to receive help. I mean, she's a teacher. She, is there for all of our kids, and we should be there for her.
Hi guys, I'm here at the Irvin house now. Zeus, you remember Pat Irvin. He was one of your former coaches. Well, they live right down the street from you guys. They've been trying to rebuild for so long. We've been able to help them do that.
You wish that you could just help everybody, especially when it's such a close-knit town, to see so many of your neighbors hurting and going through pain. And finally help was on the way, and these people that still needed help, that it was coming. So that made us feel really, really good. It was just like something that Chapman really, really, really needed to happen.
Edna, would you like to say hello to the family?
I can't explain how wonderful it's made me feel. And I'm just crying happiness and hope to see you when you get back. Love you all. God bless.
Hello, Tutwiler family. I hope you're having a great time in the sunny, warm Bahamas, because back here it's absolutely freezing. Now, I want to share a little surprise with not only you, but a great group of friends. And that great group of friends, well, they want to say hello. Say hello, everyone! Zeus, I've seen firsthand how badly devastated your high school was, and it's going to be a tough job rebuilding it. However, we've reached out to our truly great friends over at Ford, and they want to help make the rebuilding process a little bit easier by donating $50,000 worth of supplies, and this is the 2 first loads of F-150s coming in right now.
It was awesome seeing my whole school there celebrating, because if you have hope and you don't give up, anything can happen. Whatever you want to happen can happen. Everybody in Chapman had hope, and we have schools going, we have houses being built. This is the only place you'll find that it feels like a big family. It feels like home.
We can't wait to see you. Say goodbye, everyone!
This week we're doing everything we can to bring the beauty back to Chapman, and this is a prime example of that. That right there is the original sign that said, "Welcome to Chapman," and it hung between these 2 stone posts. It's very low. Well, Jeff and the local shop class, they built this awesome structure out of cedar, big, strong cedar planks to represent Chapman is coming back, but it's coming back strong. That's awesome.
My short time in Chapman, I've learned one thing about this community, is that they're very close. Now, this spot right here is where they came together immediately following the tornado to check on loved ones, console each other, and talk about the rebuilding of Chapman. That's why we chose this space for the site of the community safe house. Now, this space is somewhere where they can get together, they can have meetings, they can talk about how they're going to rebuild Chapman. But if a storm rolls through, all they need to do is lock up these doors tight and ride it out safe and sound.
Hello?
Hey! Tutwiler family, how's the vacation going?
Man, the cruise is awesome.
Fantastic. Hey, Patrick, do me a favor, okay? I kind of need to talk to you alone for a second.
Just a minute.
So I wanted to talk to you for a minute because I know before you left to go on vacation, I kind of talked to you about the last letter you wrote your wife. Now, I know that was a very sad letter, you know? You basically were saying goodbye. And I think all the letters that you've written her mean so much to Crystal. I mean, she's kept all of them. And I'm thinking since this week it really is about, a new beginning, I think it'd be great if you could write a new letter.
Okay.
I want it to be in the new house for her when she gets home. What do you think?
Yeah, it is a good idea. It's been a long time since I read a letter, so.
Awesome. Talk to you soon. Bye.
So I called and wanted me to write a letter to Crystal so that it was there when she got back. In Iraq, and I was sending her letters every day. Anything that we write to each other, she keeps it, just in case it's the last thing. And I know that means so much to Crystal because she saved those letters for years.
So I think I finally got a way to get into Ty's secret room. I'm actually going to ship myself in this cardboard. Ed, I need your help. Come here. Here, box me up here.
What for, bro?
It's a secret.
I think you finally lost the plot, mate. Paulie, it don't make no sense, bruv. Why'd you... Oh, I see it, mate. He's never going to go for it, big man. You do realise that?
No. It's going to work, Ed.
He's not going to go for it. Fellas, do me a favour. Very important delivery. He's got to go to Ty's secret room, master bedroom, down floor. If he doesn't accept it, send it to China.
Keep this end up. Keep this end up. Fragile.
Yeah, come in.
Got a delivery for you.
What, for me?
You.
Okay, set it right there. To Todd Pennington, master bedroom, Chapman, Kansas. All right, I guess maybe it's the bedding or something.
Special delivery. Special delivery. Special delivery.
Who's in there?
Oh,
hey.
Handle with care.
Handle with care. Polly, is that you?
No.
Is that you, Polly? Hey, guys, I need your help. Come back in.
Where's the box?
Okay, buddy.
No.
Yeah, I don't need that. Just throw that out. Find a dumpster and put it in there.
Open the box.
Nice try, Polly.
Open the box.
Get in the secret room. Throw the box out with the trash.
Oh,
enjoy the box.
Close.
Wow.
This is perfect right here.
Perfect.
There you guys are, man. I've been looking for you inside. What's going on?
We're all done. We're ready to raise the flag.
All right, let's raise it
All
up.
right, let's do it.
Nice job, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So what do you say? Can I get some keys to move in some furniture?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, people, we got the keys. Let's move in some furniture!
This entire town of Chapman, they've been through a lot, and they've been through a lot of change, yet their love has been resilient. You feel it in this community. It was just so amazing being a part of this community, realizing that, it's not just the Tutwilers that went through a hard time. You look to the left and look to the right, and you realize everyone has had it rough. This tornado may have taken away their structures, their possessions, but it did not take away the perseverance of this town or the hope that this entire community has for rebuilding the future. These are incredible people, and it was an honor to be able to not only work on the Tutwiler house all week, but to make this dream come true for the Irvin family as well.
When I met you guys just a few days ago, you said you just wanted to come home.
Yep.
I know you guys are a front porch family.
Yes, we
You'd like to come out on the front porch, and we've taken care of that this week for you. We've given you a front porch, but we've also given you a little bit more. And I would love for you guys to go inside and check out what we've done. Go check out your new rebuilt home.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
Opening that door, I was speechless. Everything was just so perfect. When we would go and work on our house, it didn't feel like home because there was nothing there that said it was home. But to have a community and all these people come in and just put it back together so fast, it was just breathtaking.
Well, that was what you wanted to do, was bring your family home. And
my door's always open. Welcome anytime. Oh, thank you.
Coming up next.
You know what to say it with me. Here we go, bus driver.
When I looked out and saw all the people in Chapman there, I felt like I was at home because I knew my friends were there, families that knew me were there. It's like the new beginning that we've been fighting for so long, and it's gonna make everything better.
I'm really happy we could do this, man. I mean, you're a hero, man. You've got the Purple Heart. And the fact that you don't have a home you can raise your family in isn't right. What I love is, like, the one thing you were able to hold on to is your letters, you know? And I know that means more to you than anything.
Yeah.
This week, this town, our coalition of builders, the design team, everybody has rallied, okay? And then some of those worries, that uncertainty that you guys have had is gonna be gone. You'll finally know where you belong. You'll finally know where home is. So you guys ready to see what's behind this bus?
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
You know what to say it with me. Here we go, bus driver. Move, bus.
Awesome.
As soon as the bus was completely gone, I saw that house. It was strange to see something that beautiful standing there. I mean, for months we've been looking at it with bare grass and weeds. Now it's gorgeous. That house is everything. It's new beginnings. It's our new life and the rest of our life. You know, we know that we're gonna be there forever.
So you guys like it?
Oh my God, we love it. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'll tell you what, don't just thank me. We're talking about a lot of people that made this happen. So if you want to give somebody a hug, give the Coalition of Builders a hug. Come on out here, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, you know, it was wonderful coming together this week with all my friends here to build you guys a house, as well as your community, and we're just so excited to have you home and to get you into your new home, and just thanks for giving us this opportunity to come together and help you guys.
Thank you.
The best that people can exhibit was brought out this week in not only the volunteers, but in the Builder Coalition and the contractors. Never in my life have I been in a place where that many people were singularly focused on something that had nothing to do with improving their own lives. The most important thing that we did this week was deliver the message that there's a future and a hope for the future for not only the Tutwilers, but the community at large.
You guys have been through a lot. You've lost everything you had except each other. But when you walk through this door, know that you got a new beginning. This is home. So guys, go check out your brand new house. Go check it out. Go check out your brand new house. Go check it out.
Oh my God.
Oh, let's look at this.
Oh my God.
Dude, this is beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Dad,
This is like the nicest. Whoa.
Dad, your Purple Heart.
Wow.
When we first walked in the house, actually one of the first things I seen was the Purple Heart, and it was nice to see it in there. Where we were living at Fort Riley, our temporary housing was just so impersonal. It didn't feel like a home. Now that we have a new home, that we can start living a normal life and the kids can have their lives back. It's like you feel like you're gonna be forever in debt to everyone who worked on this, because, I mean, how do you ever repay somebody for giving you a home? It's a brand new start, but in a perfect way.
So guys, what do you think of your new house?
We love it, dude.
How awesome is this?
Amazing.
So I have to say, Michael did a fantastic job. You got beautiful colors like the blues and the yellows. And of course, you see the Purple Heart right there.
Yes.
Really kind of cool, because I know that's the one thing you guys had displayed. So now you guys have got a gigantic couch to hang out as a family. You guys have got a fireplace, you've got a living room, you guys have got a dining room now where you can eat together as a family. You've also got a brand new kitchen. Now check this out. All brand new stainless steel Kenmore appliances from Sears. They've totally hooked you guys up. You got a brand new stove, dishwasher. You guys like what you see so far?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. There's more house to see, people. You want to see some more house?
Yes.
Well, Tutwiler family, go check out the rest of your house!
Oh my God. It's amazing. It's really great. I went straight up to my room and I was like, wow, because it was so awesome and amazing. And I saw that Paulie did the greatest job ever. He made like a four-wheeling bed for me and made it where it looked like I was outside four-wheeling. It was beautiful and perfect.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Look, baby. She has a real baby's room.
My favorite room is the nursery because, oh my gosh, when I walked in there, I felt like a little baby. I was so happy. Our kids have never had a real nursery. You know, all the animals painted on the wall and the pretty baby chandelier. It was so perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a cool jersey. Dude, that's so cool. This is the best room in the house. I opened the door to my room and it surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna look the way it did. I saw people I played football with on my walls, saw my jersey up on the wall, and it felt awesome. It felt like it's somewhere I can relax and be myself and not have to worry about anything else.
Oh my gosh, Haley, look. Look, did you see this? This is Haley's room. Oh, look at your bed.
So Haley, what do you think of your room, sweetie?
It's nice.
So Paige knows how much you love reading and love pop-up books, so she gave you kind of a pop-up fairy tale room, right? You see that book over there? Well, I think we should go over there and open it because there's kind of a surprise inside. Once upon a time, in the
Kingdom of Chapman, there was a princess named Haley. I love my room. I have a big, giant pop-up book, and my whole family's in it, and you can stick them outside of the castle. I like pop-up books because you look at them and they're big.
Okay, so what do you think? Should we see some more house?
Yes. No. Yes.
You go ahead and stay and play. Let's go see some more house. Have fun!
Okay. I know it is fun.
You've almost lost your life. You've almost lost your family. And then you lost everything that was what you call home. I'm so glad we could get you back in a home. But I made your bedroom my special project because I think you guys need a place where you guys can connect as a couple, man. I mean, there's no doubt you guys have love because you write it in words, man, and that's when you know. So guys, go check out your bedroom.
Oh my God. It looks like we're on a beach. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, honey, look. Oh my gosh, and all our letters.
When I seen the room, I mean, it was perfect. It's relaxing and you feel so calm in it. Then they've got all our letters in there. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite part of the whole room. The letter that Patrick wrote me, he wrote to me about how we can go through anything together and come through it. He can't wait to just start the rest of our lives together. To me, it means like it's the beginning of forever.
So what do you think?
My God, I love it.
Right?
I have to hug you again. Oh my God, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
My favorite thing is right here, man. These letters that you guys share, and then that picture of you guys getting married in the Bahamas.
I love it. I absolutely love all of it. It's so special and personal.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. You haven't even let go of that letter.
I know.
It's fantastic. That's what it's all about, man. So you like the room?
I love the room.
Good.
I love it.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's some more stuff to see, and I think you're gonna like what you see next. So let's gather up the kids. I got some stuff you guys are gonna wanna see. So Tutwiler family, check out your brand new Ford F-150. 2009 Ford F-150. Damn, look. Guys, go check out the truck.
Having a new Ford F-150, not only is it beautiful, but it's gonna make it so much easier and so much less stressful to go from one place to another and not worry about the car breaking down. I mean, it's just dependable, and we will depend on it for a long time.
What do you think?
It's amazing.
It's built Ford tough, just like this guy here.
Before, you know, the family basically had an empty lot. The only thing that was left on the lot was an old shed and an old car that didn't run anymore. For this family to finally have a vehicle that runs, that they can depend on, you know, it's life-changing. Okay, so as you guys know, we tried to help out a few other families here in Chapman, right? But there's also kind of a surprise I have for the entire town of Chapman that I think you guys are gonna wanna see. So what do you say we take a walk?
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, I can't wait for you guys to see this. So, a week ago, I walked through here and realized there wasn't any place for anyone to go in Chapman if another tornado came through. So this week, I've had Rib working on this project. It's the community safe house. So now, everybody in Chapman has a place to go if something like that happens again. I can't wait for you guys to see inside. Come on in.
All right.
Guys, here we go. So check out the new community safe house.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It looks like a house. Now, what's really great about this is not only is it a safe house for everybody in Chapman, but it can also be used as a community center. You guys can have meetings here. But one key thing is the walls, concrete, okay? Sturdy, check this out. These windows, shut with steel doors.
Oh my gosh, wow.
It's a real safe house. This thing can withstand 250-mile-an-hour winds, man. This is the place to come.
The night of the tornado, everybody was supposed to go to the school as a safe house. And what had happened was the tornado took out the high school and the elementary school. So, I mean, it was really close to a lot of lives being lost. So now that there's a safe house, that's the best thing to give this community. And I think that it'll mean a lot to everybody and give them hope. They'll know, okay, if anything like this ever happens again, we have a place to go. We are gonna be okay.
Well, I have one more surprise for not only you guys, but I think everybody in the community. Check this out. So check it out. That happens to be Gavin Rosdale. He's here to sing the song.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe! Oh my God!
That's really Gavin Rosdale.
When I opened the door and I seen Gavin Rossdale standing in front of me, Wow. I never in a million years thought not only would he come to the small town of Chapman, but that I would meet Gavin Rossdale, hug Gavin Rossdale. I touched him. He kissed my cheek right here. Like I didn't even want to wash it. You know, like it was like that crazy.
Okay, Crystal, Patrick, this song is for you. This love remains the same.
1,000 times I've seen you standing, your gravity like a lunar landing. You make me want to run till I find you. Shut the world away from here, drift to you, you're all I hear. As everything we know fades to black.
Gavin Rossdale's song, Love Remains the Same, it means so much to me because it reminds me of how much me and Patrick love each other and how, you know, as long as we have that, we'll be okay. That's all you really need is each other. I mean, when he says, like, I would run until I find you and things like that, that's true. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about Patrick, that, you know, I would do whatever I had to do just to be with him.
Find a place where we escape. Take you with me for the space. The city buzz sounds just like a fridge. I walked the streets through 7 bars. I had to find just where you are. The faces seem to blur, they're all the same.
This week has been about rebuilding a community, you know, one step at a time. You know, when we got here last week, I looked around and thought, my gosh, there's so much devastation. How can one person possibly make a difference? Yet, I wasn't just one person. I looked around and there were thousands of people that came together to help. For this past week, we were a part of the Chapman community, and it was truly an honor.
I never thought that I had any more to give. You're pushing me so far, but here I am without you. Drink to all that we have lost, mistakes we have made. Everything will change, but love remains the same.
I think is not enough. I mean, when you're living day by day stressing about what's gonna happen tomorrow, you can't really plan a future. And now all we have to do is plan our future. It's just a dream come true. We love you for doing this for us. It's just a dream come true, and we want to thank everybody.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Tutwiler family. Welcome home. Okay, people. So here's the thing. We've got so much we're doing this week. I mean, it's not just one house. We're talking about the family's house, the community center. Oh, it's just so dusty out here in Kansas. It's like a storm is brewing, and the storm is called a renovation.